That was chaotic and dangerous.
No!
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
I don't know if I can do the rest of the trip.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. Today we are coming at you from the Ha Giang province in northern Vietnam, and today we're going to be doing something that we've been waiting to do forever. Even before we started this whole trip, we've been planning this, and we're going to be doing a motorcycle loop in the Ha Giang Loop, which is world famous. It's going to be so beautiful. We cannot wait to show you guys. We're currently here at our stay. It's a hostel. It's called Hung Hao Hostel, and they also rent motorbikes. And in the province of Ha Giang, here in the city of Ha Giang, there are like literally tons of motorcycle places, because this motorcycle loop is so popular that everyone who comes here does it. And there's literally hundreds of motorcycles downstairs in their basement, and they're all getting them ready, and everyone's leaving. So we're gonna leave right now as well, so let's go. If you are considering doing this tour, you have to get a semi-automatic bike, just like the one we are gonna be driving right there behind me. We have a Honda Blade. It's beautiful, it's nice and blue, as you can tell, and with a red helmet. But you have to get one of these bikes, so make sure you're comfortable riding, because even when we're telling people around Vietnam what our plans were that we're going to be doing the Ha Giang Loop, they were all asking us if we're comfortable on a bike, if we're good at riding a bike. And you know, it's a challenging thing because it's going in a mountain pass, and there's lots of different types of roads, so it's not all going to be smooth and nicely paved. But yeah, just make sure you're going to be comfortable when you're driving. The first thing we're going to be doing right now is going to the bank to get some money, because we ran out of money immediately. We have to put a deposit on the bike, and we have to pay for a room and everything like that. We're going to stop by at an ATM and then start the loop.
Okay, so we just need to mention that if you guys ever have the opportunity, you need to do this loop. And it's so gorgeous. Like literally, we're still in the beginning. We just left town like 5 minutes ago, and every 5 seconds we're like, this is so beautiful, this is so beautiful. Just look at the background behind me. There's usually supposed to be a police checkpoint during tourist season, like when it's really busy pre-COVID times. We read online and saw a video saying that there's usually a police checkpoint checking to see if you have an international driver's license. We do have the international driver's license, but we did not pass any checkpoints. Maybe it's because of COVID, it's not as busy, we don't know why, but we just want to let you guys know that. Also, it's really chilly. Like, we both have sweaters on, and it's just the beginning. I think it's gonna get colder the higher we go up, but be sure to bring a sweater.
And check out these views. We're definitely not in the city anymore. It's all beautiful mountains. There's rice fields, rice paddies all over the place. And just like Zay was saying, this is only the beginning. Look how lush and green everything is. We're absolutely loving it, honestly. It's already so beautiful, and it's gonna continue to be only more beautiful. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're about 30 kilometers away from our hostel right now. Since we started, we did 30 kilometers, and the views are only getting better right here. The only thing is that it's quite cloudy and like foggy, so it's not as clear as, you know, it could be. I don't know if it'll clear up later on in the day. Right now it's about 10 a.m. so maybe later on it'll clear up once we start getting more higher up. We'll see. But regardless, it's beautiful. Tons of rice paddies everywhere, and just beautiful mountains and nature.
You do pass through a lot of towns and villages on this loop, so don't worry about food or gas, because we passed a ton of like stores and restaurants if you're worried about that. Also, it did get warmer, so I took my sweater off. I don't know if it's because it's getting later in the day, or if because the sun is trying to peek through, but it's warmer up here than I expected.
And there's a little town right down there. You can see it. Right now, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep driving up the mountain, and we're heading towards one of the famous stops here on the loop. It's called Heaven's Gate. It has a beautiful view. There's a restaurant. We're gonna have breakfast and coffee.
That was chaotic and dangerous.
One thing that I want to mention, just what happened right here, is that the roads are narrow, and cars and big buses like that, or even like big trucks, are passing. So in the corners you have to be extremely careful and go on the side of the road, because they really do like cut you off and you can like literally fall or they can hit you. So you gotta be super careful. And we're just taking our time, we're driving slow because today we didn't plan to drive a whole lot, only a couple of hours till we get to our destination. It's actually right near Heaven's Gate, and that's where we're gonna spend the night and just like relax, enjoy, and explore the area. Anyways, we're gonna start heading there right now.
This is our first actual stop with drinks and food. We're at Heaven's Gate. There's a beautiful lookout over there that we're gonna walk to right now. And the sun is shining now, which makes us really happy.
It says that Heaven's Gate is up there, or Heaven's Gate Coffee, 160 meters. But before we go there, we're gonna take a look at this lookout over here because there's a huge crowd. Oh, this is where people have the famous coffee. This is why they're So I've definitely seen this online before, that this is the popular coffee spot in the lookout right here. You can sit there and have your coffee and sit on the edge there so you can look out. There's a little table and you can see how busy it is. Everyone's taking their photos over here, and for good reason, obviously. Check out the views.
This area right here is called Heaven's Gate for a reason. It has the highest altitude at 1,500 meters. It's actually the highest point from Ha Giang City, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
You can't stop at Heaven's Gate and not get a coffee and enjoy the views. And here is their menu. We're obviously gonna get one. We're looking at it right now. You can get tea, coffee, and pop, or smoothies even. So let's see what we're gonna get. We just got our coffees. I, as usual, got my black coffee. I got a double. Hopefully there's two in there. And Zay got something called a shake coffee, which looks really good. I'm not sure exactly what's in it, but it looks delicious.
Also, you guys know how much we love coffee and how often we drink it, and it's pretty much a really bad addiction at this point, but it doesn't harm anybody, so it's okay. If you guys would like to buy us a cup of coffee, check the link in the description.
Yes. And of course, there is the view that we're having our coffees to, and you can't go wrong. We just finished having our coffees, and we spent quite a long time having them because we're enjoying the view as well. And I gotta say, about 100 people, if not more, pulled up and left since we were having our coffees. It's definitely very popular here. There's a lot of people biking all over the place, and everyone's still taking pictures, as you can tell. And we're about to take some of our own pictures and then have breakfast, because this place doesn't sell food, only coffee. But right across the street, I think they do sell food. I hope, at least. We're hungry. So we're currently right across the street from where we had our coffee, and beautiful views here as well. We're gonna have some food over here. We just talked to the people who own this place, and it was funny because they obviously have a set menu. We don't really have anything to order. They just give you whatever. And yeah, it's about $2.50 for the food for each, so it'll be $5 for both of our meals.
Not a bad deal.
Not a bad deal at all. And we got a beautiful view as well. You can see all the chairs are set up over here and overlooking. the beautiful view. We got our chef over here whipping up our meal. It's like an outdoor kitchen over here. You can tell. And we're really excited to eat because it is almost noon and we have not ate breakfast yet. It seems to be a theme on this trip for sure that we eat breakfast super late.
Yeah,
like everywhere we go, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just excited to eat. We just got our meals. And let me just say, it smells amazing. It was smelling amazing already when she was cooking up everything. And you could see right there, it's a beef with vegetables and egg and rice. So for $2.50, I mean, how can you go wrong? You can't. You got hot sauce and soy sauce served there as well on the side. And it comes with a view.
Absolutely amazing. We paid for it. Now we're gonna get back on our bike and continue the route.
Right now we're gonna be heading to our homestay that we booked so we can drop off some of our clothes and stuff like that, because we left our luggage in a hotel in Hanoi, actually, the one that we were staying at, and we just have this backpack with us right now, which is a dream. You know, we don't have all the luggage that we usually have. It's a little bit lighter. It's nice to not have like big pieces of luggage and multiple bags.
This is what Attila wanted for the entire trip. Just a backpack.
Yeah. Anyways, obviously that wouldn't have been possible, but yeah, we're gonna head to our homestay right now and we'll show you once we get there how it looks. And we're spending one night there and we're gonna be going from there tomorrow, but we'll explore a lot more today, so stay tuned.
Would it be an Attila and Zay video if we did not come facing a set of steep stairs? We just stopped at this lookout. I know we just stopped earlier, but we stopped again because there's just so much beauty to see that we were taking all the opportunities.
And you could definitely stop in every single corner here. We're trying not to do that, but obviously it's hard not to.
Okay, we're out of breath.
But it's worth it, guys.
It's so worth it. Oh my goodness.
Check out the views. Wow.
That's beautiful. This lookout was definitely worth it. If you guys are near Heaven's Gate Cafe, about a 2-minute drive past that is this lookout, and it's so high up, 360 views. Definitely recommend it.
It's called Fairy Blossom.
Fairy Blossom. There we go.
Right here. Tam Son Town, Quan Ba District, Ha Giang Province. Fairy Blossom.
That's it right there. So there's this board here telling you of all the like local conduct, code of conduct. And here, the funniest one I think is no clinging to tourists. We have not been clung on to, but it's funny that there's a sign. We are back on the road once again. There's a lot of construction and dirt on the path right now. We did see someone who was hurt on the way before the cafe, and this can be dangerous if you are not experienced. So just have that thought. Also, there's no railing, so if you fall, it's pretty steep.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
We have finally made it to our homestay. It's not far away from Heaven's Gate. It was maybe like a 20-minute drive or so. Mind you, we are going very slowly as well, but it's called Hang 2 Homestay, and you can see it's very unique. It's in a tiny village with only a couple homes. They got a couple rooms over here, I think like maybe 5 rooms in total, and they got a couple bungalows. It's looking very beautiful. We're gonna show you our room right now and how it looks. Here are the bungalows that I was talking about earlier. These ones here cost $25 a night. However, our room was a little bit smaller, so that costs $8 a night. And here is our resident reviewer, Zay of the channel. She's gonna be giving us a tour of the rooms and everything like that. Before you head upstairs, you do have to take your shoes off and put on these slippers to keep the whole area clean. They're very stylish slippers, as you can tell. So let's head upstairs. As you can tell, the houses are made of clay. They're all cracked and stuff, so it's very interesting. They're really traditional houses like this in the village, and they were actually building some more of these houses when we were there, more bungalows.
The most important thing I have to mention is that we have a hammock. So
yes,
here's the door. That's it. A little cabin with a bed. Super important, mosquito netting. I already got stung on our way here by something. And the bathroom and showers are downstairs separately. The mosquito netting is important because you can see that there's holes on top of the cabin, and there is no AC because we are out here in the villages. But we have something more important than AC, which is Wi-Fi. You can see right here, it's looking really high tech, zipped up with zip ties and some wires. You can see the plug right there. That's all we need. But we're not going to be using the Wi-Fi a lot because you can see out here the gorgeous views we have, and we're going to take this opportunity to explore the area and the village. And if you look down slightly, you can see that we have a parking lot with our bike and a few other bikes. But that's it for the upstairs. Let's go tour the bathrooms. If you come around the corner right here, this is where the sink to wash your hand is. And if you walk down a little bit more, this is where the showers are. And it's pretty nice. It also comes with soap, shower gel, and everything. It's really good because we actually didn't bring any with us on the trip. It's nice that it's provided. And there's a water heater as well, so you don't have to shower in cold water. You do get hot water, and it's pretty clean. You make your way this way, and there's a sitting toilet, Attila's favorite, because it's not a squatting toilet. He absolutely despises the squatting toilet, so he was really happy to see that there is a sitting toilet. And if you just look over here, you can see the other bathroom. There's more than one bathroom, so you're not like fighting to share bathrooms. And there you go. There's the soap that we're using.
After we finished giving the tour of the place, the homestay owner too invited us to sit down with them and have some freshly chopped up cucumber from their garden. It was absolutely delicious, and cucumber actually happens to be one of my favorite vegetables. Besides the cucumber, we also had some very delicious jasmine tea, and we chatted with them a little bit, and it was just a great time to be able to sit down with them, enjoy, and just feel part of the family.
And two right here, right behind the camera, is the owner of the homestay, and she's super nice. The best part about staying in a village is all the different animals you see kind of out and about. We spotted some baby pigs, so we're gonna walk towards them right now, and hopefully they don't run away from us.
I think she said that she has 5 pigs or 5 baby ones and 2.
No, she has, the owner said that
16.
she has 16 baby pigs.
Yeah.
And 2 moms. Oh, there's like little chickens over there too. Careful.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh.
Look at
Oh my goodness. Oh my
the
gosh.
baby's right there.
Oh, little piggy. So cute. Aw. Hi.
Look at how many there are over here. A little bit, yes.
There's so many pigs. They're just chilling. Oh, we got some big cows in here. This local lady, she's so nice. She's like showing us around. Oh.
Buffalo? What are they called? Buffalo.
There's so many. Are they buffaloes?
Yeah. She's feeding them. Check them out.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Cool.
So many. Right there, she's feeding them right there. Wow.
Oh, so big. There's so many, I can't believe it.
That's awesome.
They're huge. Wow. Okay, see, this is why it's cool to get out of the city, check out these parts. Look at them. Hi.
Wow, so cool.
Their nostrils are so wet.
Yeah. Also, you can see the villagers, they're wearing traditional outfits. I'm sure you guys noticed that, but they have their traditional outfits on, so it's cool to see.
Hi. Attila is touching them.
I hope it doesn't bite me, this one right here. Now that we are all settled into our room and we explored the village or the area over here, we're going to be heading to a cave which is about 20 minutes away. I think it's called Ha Giang Loop. Again, with the pronunciations, don't quote me, I'm not 100% sure, but it's nearby here and we're going to go explore and check it out. We're ready to go. Hello.
So we finally made it to the parking lot of the cave, and I just wanted to mention that the ride here was very nerve-wracking. The hills are very steep and there's no railing. I was like so nervous holding on to Attila the whole time, hoping that we make it. But now that we've made it, there's a sign here saying that it's a 30-minute walk to the cave. So we're gonna leave our bike here. It's costing us 25 cents to park here for the time being. And I also wanted to mention there's not a lot of bikes here, so we're one of the few people here. The village is another village that we stopped in to walk towards the cave. The people here have been helping us, directing us, and they seem very, very friendly, which is super nice.
We absolutely love walking through these little villages because we love to see the way of life. These villages are extremely remote out in the jungles, and it's just interesting to see people's daily lives and how they're doing things and stuff like that. So we're enjoying our time here a lot, and right now we are walking towards the cave, and so far we did not have to pay an entry fee. We're interested to see if we're gonna have to or not, but so far we didn't have to. And the scenery is absolutely beautiful, as you can tell, the mountains and the different farming areas. Here we go. The cave is up here this way, and you can see the name of it over here. If I didn't pronounce it properly, you can see the name there. And we're going up some stairs again.
What's new?
We're over here buying our tickets to go inside the cave, and thankfully they have cold water here as well. And it looks like we each get a headlamp, which is very cool.
I'm so happy. Okay, I'll save that for later.
And there's also lockers to put your stuff in. We're going cave exploring once again. We're definitely extremely sweaty.
Hair's going up.
My shirt is about to be soaked with sweat. I was fine just before this climb, but right now it's, yeah, it was a lot. We're about to put our headlamps on, and the cave is right behind me. And a lot of the places around the Ha Giang province are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including this cave over here. And we're really excited to explore this one. I guess there's no lights inside here, or probably not, because we have to wear these. But
stylish.
yeah. How do I look, guys? There we go. I'm also dripping with sweat, as you can tell. But there we go.
Each ticket was 50 cents, and the water bottle I also bought was 50 cents.
Your lamp is already on. Did you turn it on?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was trying to test it.
Mm-hmm. Into the cave we go.
Oh, the light is so tiny. Oh, it's so cold in here.
Thank God. Okay, here we go.
Entrance.
Wow. You can go down there too.
Yeah. So cool.
Look at the ceiling. The stalactites, as they call them. It is incredible in here. So cool. We've become seasoned cave explorers at this point.
Believe it or not, this cave was actually discovered in 2015, and there's like hundreds of caves in Vietnam. A lot of them have not been discovered. This cave is only 7 years discovered. It was opened the same year in 2015 to tourists, and you can tell how old it is by the size of the stalactites and stalagmites. It's 400 million years old. That's what we read on the sign outside. Crazy.
Very cool.
Oh, I hit my head.
No!
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
A little.
We're deep in the trenches right now. And we're doing some cave exploration, just like I wanted. If I were to turn my headlamp off here, it would be pitch black. There's no more lighting. Oh my God. I think it goes all the way down there.
Okay, Ben, what's your verdict?
We just came out of the cave. We just finished exploring. And on the way, when we went down, like really deep, it got like you have to crawl and like crouch. And I hit my head and my back, and I got a headache and a backache. But I would do it all over again because it was so spectacular. The cave is absolutely massive, and I loved it. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it was really cool. I agree. And it gets really dark at some points. When you turn your headlamp off, there's like no lights at all in there. And it's just cool to see how pitch black it gets.
Definitely. We just made it back down the hill, and it seems like we keep getting lucky everywhere we go, because when we first got here, there was only 3 bikes, but right now there's about 15. So that's awesome. We got to explore the cave and there wasn't too many people. And let me just say, the way back down was a lot easier than the way back up. But right now we're about to head back to our homestay, and I'm already tired. It's about 4 p.m. right now, and I'm pretty exhausted, honestly, because it's been a long day.
So we made it back to our homestay. We are gonna relax for the rest of the evening. We have a huge day ahead of us tomorrow. We will see you guys in the morning.
It's the next day, guys. We had a great night last night. After we got back from the caves, we relaxed a little bit, and we had an incredible dinner. There was a massive spread, and we ate with the family here, with the homestay owner and her family, and we tried some interesting liquor. It was called Happy Juice, I guess they call it here, and it's something that's traditional. They drink it here. It's made of corn, and it's in these massive like clay barrels, and we tried some of that, and there was a lot of different types of amazing food. But we're well rested now. We're ready to keep going. And today we're gonna be heading more north towards the China border. We're gonna be heading towards the most northern part of Vietnam and making some stops along the way. Today we're gonna be doing a lot more driving than we did yesterday, so let's get it started.
We have made it to our first pit stop of the day. We are in theIen Minh province, and we've stopped at a pit stop calledIen Minh Pine Forest. And you can already tell, as soon as we got close to here, the pine smell is so fresh, and our backs and my butt are starting to hurt from being on the bike for so long. So we're just gonna relax a little bit, take a nice little walk. We also wanted to mention that we met a really nice couple at our homestay last night, and they were telling us that the second half of the trip, because they started on the other side, like we went this way, they went that way, they said the second half is definitely going to be a lot more construction, so maybe a little bit harder for us to ride. But that's just at the moment. It's not always like that. So we were passing some construction on the way here, and it was really dusty. If you see us getting dirtier and dirtier in the video, just ignore that.
The infamous Vietnamese horn. Right there. When planning the Ha Giang Loop, it's really hard to pick the pit stops and where you're stopping because there's literally thousands of stops you can stop at. There's no limit. There's waterfalls, there's hot springs, everything. Like you could be stopping every 5 minutes and you could literally spend a month doing the Ha Giang Loop if you wanted to. But you know, this is one of the stops that I picked because I'm a huge nature guy. I love forests, and check it out how cool this looks. It smells great, like Zay was saying. It smells like pine in here, and all the trees are amazing, and it's just a nice relaxing spot to walk in. And also it's really nice and cool because it's shaded. And yeah, we're just gonna take a stroll, and you know, my back hurts, so I'm just gonna relax a little bit. There's also food that you can get here, or drinks if you're thirsty, and you can see the local lady over there grilling up some barbecue. And yeah, here's the pricing and what you're able to get. I might get a coffee, even though I already got one this morning.
I'd just like to say that when you're more in the villages, northern area, everything's a lot like cheaper. Everything's a lot less expensive, almost half price, to be honest, for pops, waters. Food's kind of the same price, but everything else is like definitely cheaper. I've noticed that.
Yeah, which is great. Obviously, we love it. But check out the forest right up ahead. It's just beautiful.
So we've been walking around this area for a couple minutes now, and the further we get on the hill, the more garbage that we see. Like you can see some on the ground right here, but there's garbage like up the hill, on the side, in one of the like little pits. That just sucks to see. We hate seeing trash out in nature. It's not that hard just to carry it and throw it out in a trash can.
You could see up ahead there's a very large family that's having a picnic over there. They have a fire going and they're cooking up a whole roast over there. I don't even know what it is. It's like a whole duck or something. But it's probably, maybe not them, but people like that who are leaving behind the messes, who come have their picnic here and they just leave everything behind. I mean, going up the hill you could see there's a lot of mess, and it's very sad to see that in nature. You could see right up ahead, the view is absolutely amazing from the forest over here. There's some massive mountains right up ahead. Not quite fully clear, there's still like a lot of clouds up in the mountains, but it's looking very, very beautiful. What's your input on this?
It's surreal to see how massive these mountains are and the landscape, and just that there's literally people living here, and it's like, fine, they love it. I would love it too, but it's a little too remote for me. I'm about to break my ankle.
Don't do it.
It's so slippery.
We can submit to Phil Army, like I always say when we slip or something happens.
So we got some drinks just to cool off and relax a little bit.
We just finished our drinks. I had my little coffee like Zay showed, and she had a little peach drink. And right now we're gonna be heading to our next stop. We're about an hour away. It's just gonna be like a mountain pass, a really nice view that we're gonna stop at. And unfortunately, we are having issues with our microphone because I think the cable is broken. So we had to take off the microphone, and we're gonna go to wherever we're stopping tonight, and we'll get a new cable. Hopefully we can find one, but it's pretty sad.
The struggles make it exciting, right?
Right. I hope the audio is not too bad, but yeah, we're not gonna be able to plug it in for now because I noticed that it was cutting out and it was like crackling. So yeah, there's that. But now we're just gonna keep going. We are about 110 kilometers into the loop right now at Tama Mountain Pass. And if you look behind me, it's looking so beautiful. We just came up this road right here behind me and it's incredible. There's a whole bunch of kids here with like flowers picked. I'm not sure what kind of flowers they are or what the use for them is, but they're like young kids all like carrying these on their backs up the mountain, and I have no idea what they're doing with them, or maybe they're for sale, or I'm not even sure. But it's very interesting. We're seeing a lot of different local people. All the kids are waving to us. The scenery is absolutely incredible, as it has been throughout the whole loop and as it's going to continue to be. But yeah, we're just going to take a little break once again and continue onward. I think what they're doing with the flowers is actually making these kind of headbands over here, and they're probably selling it, is what I'm thinking, but still can't be 100% sure. Any thoughts, Zay?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with the flowers either, but the kids are super friendly. They're coming up to us and saying hello, and these two girls right here next to me,
they're a little bit shy.
They don't really know how to, like, we can't communicate, obviously, the language barrier, but they're just standing there smiling at us, and it's just so cute.
Yeah, and there's tons of kids along the route, and yeah, I think they're just making stuff over here. You can see all the different flowers, and you can also buy some more stuff over here. They have a little barbecue going over there with the charcoal, as well as some eggs that they're like heating up, frying up over there. So if you're hungry along the route, you don't have to worry too much. We're gonna grab some treats, just a little snack, a jelly. You could also buy fruit here. You can see she's peeling a mango over there, cutting it up. And the kids are loving it right here. They're loving the transaction. We got them.
They're all around. I don't know what's up.
They want to get the treat.
I think they want the treat, yeah. Or the money. I don't know. So we bought these two little jelly candies, and it seems like it's pineapple flavored by the picture. They were about 10 cents each, and I'm gonna give it a try and see how it is. Oh gosh, it's wet. That's good. It's really sweet. It kind of tastes like a pineapple cake, but in like a jelly form.
We need that sweet energy, the sugar high that we're gonna get to keep on going. But yeah, right now we're basically we're just gonna keep going. And like I was saying at the beginning of this video, I think I mentioned that we're heading towards the northernmost part, and it's gonna be bordering the China border. And we're excited to get there, but we still have about an hour maybe to go, or a little bit less possibly. I haven't checked the GPS yet, but yeah, we're just gonna keep going and we'll show you guys once we get there. Going. Oi, the guy's almost falling. That car, that little car.
You started going when you started going. Watch out. That's okay. We just need to take it slow in this area. Like, there's no need to rush and pass anybody.
I can't.
There's a truck in front of us. We have to pass anyway.
I can pass this car, I think. I don't know if I can pass the truck. Should I try? On the left side?
Should I get off?
No. This was the driver that got out, right?
Yeah, I think so. Here, let me get off.
Okay, walk around there real quick. Oh. the GoPro recording?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh man, here comes more bikes.
Oh man, this was the wrong choice. Coming this way.
We stopped for some gas. We were running out. We're about half an hour away from the very tip of Vietnam, and we're gonna see China from the border.
And that's how they do the gas in bottles.
We're about like 15 minutes away from the point of the border, and we're starving, so we stopped at this nice restaurant just to have lunch, a really late lunch. It's like almost 3 p.m. And I also wanted to say that I think my butt is so sore to the point that I don't know if I can do the rest of the trip. I'm in so much pain, like I'm just so sore. I don't know, like sitting on the bike for hours and just like riding, and like we stop every little bit to like just take a break, but like this journey is tough. How do you feel about the journey?
I gotta say that Zay is definitely not the only one in pain. My neck right here and my shoulders are like, I'm trying to sit up and have a good posture when we're riding, but it's burning right now, and I can't wait to be done for today and get a rest and maybe a massage or something like that, who knows, but it's very tiring for sure. And you definitely need to take breaks, and you can't ride all day. Like, you can't do this in 1 day or 2. You should be taking 3 or 4 days, and we're trying to get it done 4 days, 3 nights, and hopefully we can achieve that.
We both got the same thing, beef fried rice, because we're just craving that, and it smelled really good, and we just wanted our food ASAP. How is it tasting over there?
Incredible. After a ride like today, no comment. It tastes great.
It's very customary for dishes to be served with soup in Vietnam. That's something we've noticed. And we just got the soup right here. It looks like a tomato soup, to be honest, and it smells really good.
Can't wait to try it.
So we just paid for our meals. We got the 2 meals, the soup, and 2 drinks came to $7.50, which is awesome. We're happy, we're full, and we're gonna try to get back on the road right now and get to the border.
As beautiful as the views have been, and as beautiful as the whole drive has been so far, I'm over it for today. Honestly, I just can't wait to have it over. We have about 15 more minutes or so till we get to the border and we see the whole monument and stuff right there. And then I think we have about an hour, a little bit more maybe, until we can get back to town and get to our hotel. And I cannot wait to get back to the hotel and just lay there and do nothing for hours.
We made it to the bottom of the stairs that we have to climb to get to the flag point to see the border. Let's go.
Can I just say I'm super not excited to climb these stairs. Apparently there's a way to go up there with a bike, but we're gonna do this for who knows what reason. I'm also choosing to do this, but I'm whining at the same time because, like I said earlier, I'm over it. But we're gonna do it, and we're gonna head back home after, or our home for the night at least. To make things even worse, there's some kind of a snake right here, and it's looking very poisonous, and I'm not having fun right now. It definitely looks like a poisonous snake. It looks like a viper almost with the neck. But I'm just trying to go around it real quick.
Should I go near it?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm kidding.
Of course you are.
So cool.
That's not cool at all. Oh man, she's way too comfortable with that thing right there. Now I gotta freaking look at the stairs and make sure I don't step on anything. Who would have thought?
We're almost at the top.
Yeah,
Are we gonna make it?
Yeah, we'll make it. There we go, guys. We made it up to the northernmost point of Vietnam.
We just made it back down from the flag, and it was really cool to see. It was a really long day getting here, so we're gonna end the video for today, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning.
Okay.